Good afternoon. This is Dan Lampy with Storm GPS. I'm going to be going over the Harrah, Oklahoma tornado that occurred the morning of 11/3/2024 around 2 a.m. and look at the damage path for you. As you can see here, the damage occurred along the I-335 corridor to the east of Harrah. And let's walk through the actual National Weather Service warnings and how they progressed with this event. Early on, around 1 o'clock hours, we had some tornado warning that was issued, and we drew our Storm GPS corridor, and it was really pointing right up into the area where we ultimately ended up having damage. There was a subsequent thunderstorm warning that was issued, and then we also had a tornado warning that was issued. And if you notice how it's basically running diagonal to the approaching corridors that were coming up there. We also had another tornado warning that was issued. This first one was issued at 2 o'clock and the second one was issued at 2:02. Again, these were running basically opposite and diagonal to the incoming. So this really, I think, caused this spin, this heavy spin, and caused this damage to really get going here. We had subsequent warnings that were issued by the National Weather Service right into the area, but as you can see, it was right in our initial corridor area. So let's go in and actually look at the damage area in detail so you can see what actually transpired in this area. If you go in, we can see here in the Kenneth Lane area, and this was the initial touchdown area, we can see 3 structures were heavily damaged in this area. We go down a little bit farther down the cul-de-sac here and get a bigger picture here from Selma Court, and you can see, look at this extensive damage here. This was the initial picture we looked at up here, but you can see that this was the track right through here. And another thing interesting to note though, but look at some of these houses that are right close to it and look like they had literally no damage. I guess that's the erratic nature of these tornadoes. We go down here just a block over here, and we actually had a steel pole that was snapped. We go down and take a look at this pole. You can see it's not a wooden pole, it's a steel pole, and this pole was taken right down to the event. And unfortunately, a gentleman had his truck parked there and went right down on the hood of his truck. Head farther down the damage track here. We can see we had another warning that was issued by the National Weather Service. We look at the additional damage here that took place on Ridgewood. You can see the damage here. We had a structure here that was hit. We've got 2 structures that were hit quite hard here. Little zoomed in picture again of these 2 pretty much total losses on those structures. Continue further down the track, again looking right on our corridors, down to London Place. See the garage roof was taken off, some of the shingles, some structural damage there. Go down over to the Luther Road area again. We're paralleling right along I-355 here. Have a building here taken out pretty hard right there. We have another structure here on Luther Road. Pretty extensive damage to this structure. So again, we're heading right down the line here, right on our corridors. The pretty much end of this damage track actually occurred right down in the power plant by Horseshoe Lake here. We had pretty extensive damage actually at the power plant as well. We zoom into the power plant and look here at the damage. We see a outbuilding here is pretty much demolished. We've got part of the roofing and the back siding of the building was taken off, and there was quite a bit of pieces that were sitting out here in the lake as well. We zoom in a little bit closer and see some of the other damage here, a different angle of the damage, and we go in real close to look at one of the outbuildings that was pretty much rolled and destroyed. So I'll give you an overview again, what took place. Storm GPS corridors, again, we're very accurate on this. Early on, we drew these corridors. As that storm was approaching, we had tornado warnings that were issued that were basically going diagonal to the initial storm. So we had a storm merger take place, and right after the storm merger, we had this tornado drop and cause extensive damage. So that's this overview. Hope you enjoyed it. We also put together a track for the Oklahoma City storm. So if you give us a follow and go check these videos out, we will be producing more of these as they come up. Hopefully we won't have too many more here, but we are in second season. We're going to keep on top of it. We also did some videos on the Milton outbreak. I have from Milton hurricane. There was a tornado outbreak in Florida, and we also have videos out there for those as well. So check them out. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.